We are at the Wisconsin International Raceway for the second race of Season 1 of the SCRL ARCA Late Model Series. The number 21 of Cole Nixie will be leading us to the green flag. So beside him is the number 99 of John Norton. The rest of the starting lineup for tonight's race. Shannon Lowe, our points leader, will be starting in the 15th spot. Of course, the Wisconsin International Raceway is a half-mile oval. We have never used this track here in SCRL competition. Someone will forever write their names in the history books as the first ever winner in this racetrack's history. So we had a very interesting race. At Toledo, Draco almost led every single lap, but in the final 2 laps, he was passed by Shannon Lowe. Draco had to settle for second place. Shannon Lowe will be starting 15th. Draco will be starting 18th. So a very interesting night of racing planned. We'll see what will happen as these late model cars handle this half-mile track. A beautiful night here in Wisconsin. Packed house. Full field. All 20 drivers are here. And now for those most famous words in motorsports.
Drivers, start your engines.
The field is rolling off. Doesn't look like anyone's having any problems, which is always a good thing. We want a nice, clean start for all these drivers that traveled from Toledo, Ohio to Wisconsin. 30 laps is the distance for tonight's race. No green-white checkers. Pace car will pull in. There he goes. And we will get racing underway here at Wisconsin. There's the green flag. Off towards turn number 1. Into turn number 2. Down the back stretch. Battle for second. Here comes the 9 car, Tracy Dent. And the completely unsponsored 9 Chevrolet going around John Norton, who actually made this track for NR 2003. So we're glad to see John being able to race here at the very track he made. Of course, he knows it's very hard to pass on the high side. So he's kind of stuck up there. As the number 77, Daniel Grachach tries to pass him. But John Norton's still fighting hard on the outside. He's not giving up. But he is being pushed by the 53 car, who is helping Daniel. And you see our front 2 drivers have pulled away, Cole Nixie and Tracy Dent. Battle for last as Draco is currently trailing the field. You see the 5 car making his way up to the field, Shane Russell. There's our points leader, Shannon Lowe in the 48 car, up to 12th. John Norton has currently fallen back to 6th spot. Not a good race for John. Back up front, Cole Nixie has pulled away just a little bit from Tracy Dent, now 0.05 of a second. Of course, we saw what happened at Toledo. Draco had a pretty big advantage leading, and he got caught by Shannon Lowe, so this race is far from over. Anything could happen. With only 6 laps in, Cole has already built up a 0.07 of a second lead. Checking on the rest of the field. we'll go back up front if there's anything entertaining going on. As you see, John Norton has finally gotten down to the low lane, but he has fallen back to 7th. So we'll see if he can rebound any. Currently has the 09 car. Jeff Cornell is behind him. Cornelius, of course, is the driver that trailed the field at Toledo. Of course, he's trying to rebound. Battle for position. You see the 28 car. Franz Device making the move for 4th. Being followed by the 7 car of Kevin Cook. You see John Norton making the move, trying to work his way back up to where he started. He started 3rd. No change up front as Cole Nixie has a 1.3 second lead now over Tracy Dent as John Norton makes a move. And will move back up to 6th spot. Being followed by the 09 of Jeff Cornelius. Battle for last, Seth Ismail racing with the 24 car of Matt McIntyre. Of course, the 17 and the 13 are basically the same car, just different numbers. There you see the 34 car, Han Device. '43, Simon Fox trying to go around the 48 of Shannon Lowe. Of course, he was our race winner at Toledo. Battle for position. You see the 84 car, Carter Friesian trying to go around Richard Torres. This will be for 9th. And the lead up front has closed in a little bit. The lead is now 0.08 of a second. It was 1.3 as Cole Nixie goes a little bit wide in turn 4. Now our lead is down to 0.05 of a second. We got a sponsored car against a totally unsponsored car. Of course, any good finish could give a team some sponsorship, so we'll see if the 9 car can get a good run. Maybe she'll have sponsorship in the next round. And we are officially halfway. 15 laps down, 15 laps to go. We'll keep an eye on this battle for the race lead for a couple of laps. If nothing changes, we will go back to watch some action in the back because we got to give some other drivers some TV time. You see Cole Nixie gained about 0.2 of a second that lap. It was 0.56. So we'll see what it is this time. He gained another 0.03 of a second. Cole Nixie over Tracy Dent. Let's see what's going on in the back of the pack. See Shannon Lowe has fallen back some. Back to 14th spot, trying to keep Simon Fox behind him. See the 97 car. Asia Pitts trying to make a move. See John Norton still currently in the 6th spot. Has not rebounded a lot. Battle for position. Here comes Kevin Cook on the 28. This will be for 3rd. And he will complete the pass as nothing has changed up front. The lead is now 0.06 of a second. So move Kevin Cook up into a podium finish. Lead is still 0.06 of a second. Cole Nixie, a longtime driver in this league. It's been a while since he has won a race. Trying to turn that around here at Wisconsin. This will be a big win for Cole Nixie. He's won other big races, but to break a winless drought is always good for the driver's momentum, and you never know, this could lead Cole Nixie to another SCRL championship. He is a former champion. But you got to take it one step at a time. You got to constantly have good finishes, and nothing's greater than a win. Tracy Dent, though, don't count her out. She has closed in 300ths of a second that lap. With 7 laps to go. Be 6 this time by. Again, we mentioned Toledo. Draco led for quite a while, but got passed in the final few laps by Shannon Lowe. She knocked off 100th of a second that lap once again. It's now down to half a second. No change in the top 10. These two drivers have pulled away from our 3rd and 4th place battle between Kevin Cook and the 28 car. Let's see what Cole Nixie gained 0.6 of a second that lap. We are nowhere near lap traffic, so we are good for now. Cole goes wide off turn 4. That might be the mistake Tracy Dent needs. 4 laps to go. He went way wide in turn 4. He almost smacked the wall. But Tracy Dent not close enough to capitalize on Cole's mistake. Cole easily takes it off turn number 4 this time, as we have 3 laps to go. I'm pretty sure his spotter and crew chief told him to calm down just a little bit. Get back into a rhythm. But here comes Tracy Dent. Trying to peak, but not able to. Cole pulls away off turn number 2. And to turn number 3 and to turn number 4, we will have 2 laps to go. Tracy's trying to get back into a rhythm to try and track back down that 21 Chevrolet. We got Chevy against Chevy. We've had no cautions, no spins. Everybody's been pretty respectful on track when they need to be. And to turn 3 and to turn number 4, no challenge from behind by Cole Nixie. White flag, 1 lap to go. Cole Nixie started on the pole. Has pulled away several times from Tracy Dent, but she has stayed right in his tire tracks, but she's not been able to make a definitive move. We thought he made a mistake off turn number 4, but it was not enough off the final turn. Cole Nixie ends his winless drought. He will win here at Wisconsin International Raceway. Rest of the field crossing the start-finish line. Here are your race results. Cole Nixie scores the win. 2nd, Tracy Dent. 3rd, Kevin Cook. 4th, Franz Device. 5th, Daniel Gertot. 6th, Carter Friesian. 7th, John Norton. 8th, Jeff Cornelius. 9th, Casey Nakato. And 10th was Richard Torres. Rest of your race results. No one was out of the race. All 20 drivers finished the race. That is it for the 2nd race of the season here at Wisconsin. We will take it to victory lane with the number 21 of Cole Nixie. Here are your point standings after the 2nd race of the season at Wisconsin. Daniel Gertoch is our brand new points leader. He has a 5-point lead over John Norton. 3rd is Shannon Lowe, 10 points behind. 4th is Kevin Cook, 15 points behind. And 5th is Cole Nixie with the win, gain 9 spots, and is currently in 5th. 6th is Casey Nakato. 7th is Carter Friesian. 8th, Simon Fox. 9th, Draco. And 10th is Carter Joey. 11th is Richard Torres. 12th, Tracy Dent. 13th, Franz Device. 14th is Shane Russell. 16th is Giorgio Tatsuyami. 16th is Seth Ismail. 17th is Jeff Cornelius. 18th is Asia Pitts. 19th is Matt McIntyre. And 20th is Hans Device. That is your point standings after the 2nd race of the season in Wisconsin. We will next see you for the 3rd race of the season at the Alco Speedway. And until then, keep the hammer down, and we'll see you at the track.